to another Australian Wolf unboxing. We've got quite a few pre-orders come through today, so we're going to do 4 of them, then we're going to go to some match highlights, then we're going to finish off with the last 3. Okay, so the first one up, I've been waiting quite a while for this one. It's from U-Choose. I haven't really gotten much stuff from them, but this one looked really cool, so hopefully it is cool. And it is, if you've seen Deadpool and Wolverine, you should know this scene where they destroy the time machine together, and you get to see Hugh Jackman looking all ripped and jacked and ripped. Only took a few months for that one to come, about 6, 7. Okay, the next one is a Facebook Marketplace I bought. It is a Toxic Avenger. I am enjoying these as they are made by the same people that made the original Ninja Turtles. So the figures are all the same size, they sort of match in. And a lot of the 80s and early 90s toys, they'd always replicate stuff. As you know, like, I'm a big fan of the repaints, always find them quite amusing. But this guy, wrapped to the nines. This is Headbanger, and he reminds me of Too Bad from the Masters of the Universe. Got him for a pretty good deal, and he came with all the weapons. Okay, this next one I was really excited to see, because back when I was a young kid, maybe about 10, 11 years old, there was a wrestling tour that came through Australia called Wrestled, and this guy was actually on it. I got to see him live. He wrestled on the same show as Road Warrior Hawk and Demolition Smash and the Big Boss Man. Also, big shout out to Australian Adam. He runs Junk Shop Dog. They used to do a lot of imports of the Japanese figures and merch, but he started up his own line of Sofubis. They're actually really cool, so get in. Hopefully he's going to release the Great Sasuke one soon. So the first one of the 2, they're both the same person. The official exclusive red version of Comic Kid, also known as Max Moon. And the other one is just your regular Max Moon. Still so hyped to have them, especially as a Hasbro / WWE Retros collector. It's really good to see a lot of these standalone companies coming through, getting the rights to some obscure characters that we probably wouldn't see. Just like the Onita and a couple of others that we had in previous episodes. Okay, now our last one before we go to the break. This is from Mattel itself. Great job with the fragile handle with care sticker. This is not torn up like the other one you'll see later on. Bye bye Headbanger. And these are 3 of the Turtles of Grayskull. So Mattel was doing a bit of a sale. I managed to get these for about 20% off. So the first one was Clamp Champ. The second one is Ninja, but it looks like he's now crossed with a dragon. And the third one, which was a lot of people's favourites back in the day, Michelangelo. Okay guys, we're going to go to some match footage and we'll be right back.
One knock at the door and then we both know how the story ends. You can't win if your white flag's out when the war begins. Aiming so high but swinging so low, trying to catch fire but feeling so cold. Hold it inside and hope it won't show. I'm saying it's not, but inside I know today's gonna be the day you notice, 'cause I'm tired of explaining what the joke is. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd, fire in the sunrise, ashes raining down. Try to hold it in, but it keeps bleeding out. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd. Turn to run, now look what it's become. Outnumbered 10-1, back then should've bit your tongue, 'cause there's no turning back. This path once it's begun, you're already on that list. Say you don't want what you can't resist, waving that sword when the pen won't miss. Watch it all falling apart like this. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd, fire in the sunrise, ashes raining down. Try to hold it in, but it keeps bleeding out. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd. Today's gonna be the day you notice, 'cause I'm tired of explaining what the joke is. This is what you asked for. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd, fire in the sunrise, ashes raining down. Try to hold it in, but it keeps bleeding out. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd. Heavy is the crowd. Heavy is the crowd.
Welcome back guys, hope you enjoyed that match footage as much as I enjoyed wrestling it. Okay, so we've got 3 boxes left, all of them have quite a bit of meaning to me. This first one is from the Mattel Creations line. Basically, from what I understand, this is a range that's going to be online only for more adult collectors. So these have come in 2 sorters. Get rid of that one. So the first one here is Despara, one of the female warriors for Hordak, part of the evil horde in She-Ra. That was one thing I kind of liked about She-Ra, their villains looked way cooler than the He-Man ones. But all the good guys in She-Ra, obviously, besides Bo, were women. And when you're like 5 years old, you're always afraid of girl germs. The second one is Voltac. Now, as these unboxings keep going ahead, I'm now going to have a new segment, and it's going to be called Purchases from My Sensationally Hot Missus to Me. Excellent. So she saw that I was looking at this one on eBay, and she went and got it for me. Because she's one of the most amazing people in the world. Okay. Can definitely tell it was from someone from out West Queensland. Ah, we got a thank you card. So thank you, Steph. Hopefully you're watching this. It's in a little baggie, and it comes with all the weapons, which is so good. And it is G.I. Joe Zangief from Street Fighter. The Russian pro wrestler. Always, he was my third favorite out of them. So Blanca and E Honda were my first because I barely knew how to work the buttons, so I just spammed it and either did electricity or the 100,000 slap. Obviously Zangief, pro wrestler, and he did the spinning pile driver, but I was never good enough to be able to do the combo. Okay, now it leads us to the final box of this unboxing. I've been waiting literally nearly 10 months for this. They said they were going to come in April. They arrived in July. This is the first 2 of 5. Anyone that's known me for a while knows how much of a Misfits fan I am. So this first one is Glenn Danzig from his short-lived band Samhain, blood-covered Danzig. And then the Danzig, Glenn Danzig. Still waiting on the other ones to come, but they hopefully we'll have them in the next video. Well, I'm planning for them to be in the next video. Okay, let's have a wrap up of everything we bought. Okay guys, so just to wrap up, today we got a Clamp Champ, a Ninja, Street Fighter G.I. Joe Zangief, Michelangelo as a part of the Turtles of Grayskull series, a He-Man style Danzig, a blood-covered He-Man style Danzig from Samhain, Marvel Creations Voltac, Marvel Creations Despera, Headbanger from Toxic Avengers, the 2 Max Moons aka Comic Kids from KWA Kayfabe Heroes, and last but definitely not least, the Wolverine and Deadpool breaking across the connectors from the movie. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.